Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've stuck around for videos, um, so classes have kicked off in the high gear mode. I actually had to withdraw from one course, my journalism class, because I missed too many days and I got sick for a while, and then just a lot of fun stuff that happened in a row. But I also added on to my course load, research internship intern job, which pays $12 an hour. I think minimum wage, which is I'm pretty sure $12 an hour. And I get work for 10 hours a week, and that's really fun and awesome and all that stuff. So like, I start full time on Monday. I have to go to the meeting first, but I went this past Monday to the meeting because even though I was sick of the dog, and then I went into the lab to work for 4.5 hours because when you're sick, you want to work for 4.5 hours because yeah, that's what happens. Right now I'm in the middle of typing up a sociology paper, which is due on Sunday, but I'm trying to get this done ahead of time. Maybe email to my teacher and see if she has any suggestions or any feedback on if I should. I'm just gonna see if she can if she'll do it. If not, I'll just send it in. It's on this documentary. It's on this documentary that we had to watch. It is about a girl named Jeannie who grew up as a feral child who was isolated from society, and she was eventually found by social workers, and a lot of stuff happened, and it's really an interesting story, especially when you're thinking about it psychologically and sociologically, because like first morally, like I don't understand what parent would do that morally. I mean, I get that severe mental illness, but I just don't. I mean, I understand. I guess I don't understand the perpetrator, the perpetration, the reason for the perpetration. You know, um, and yeah. So I'm typing that paper, which is very it's not annoying. It's more so just like hard to get back into the groove of type papers because type papers. I haven't had type of paper in like a few years, and like that's because like, I'm a science major, so I've been taking like computer science classes and chemistry classes. But I only need to do lab reports or coding or whatever, So yeah, so I'm good there, but almost done with that one. With the paper. I am also having a test tomorrow in calculus. I also have a test in calculus tomorrow, which is my first test of the semester. We have, I think we have 3 tests. We have midterm and a final, I believe. The Either we have 2 or 3 tests, and those 3 tests are online. Those 3 tests are online, and then we have two in lecture or in classroom like tests where we for our midterm and our final. These two tests, the midterm and the final are we sign up for them ahead of time, and then I've already signed up for the first one to sign up, so that's good because it's a month. It's not a month away, but it's like the 26th of September, so of October. So I mean, I just want to get my thing in a little bit early and like just get it out of the way, and whatever, and not have to think about it until the week before the test happens and all that stuff. Anyways, so that's gonna. I'm not sure how I feel about the test tomorrow. I feel like I'm gonna be okay. I might review tomorrow morning before I take the test. And then the test online, so I'll do it all online. I have 150 minutes, which is 90 minutes is an hour and a half plus the hour. So if I have correct, it should be 2.5 hours I'll have to do that. The what's it called? The test. It's mostly on limits on chapter 2, which is limits, and the next chapter is going to be what we're looking over is derivative. But right now we're just focused on limits and you know calculating and understanding what limits are and continuity versus discontinuity and all that stuff. how to factor and do all the different things that you need to do to different functions to get the right answer, which is really hard because there's so many different things that you have to do to each function, and it's really difficult. But it's doable because the questions are you can redo the questions as many times you need to on the homeworks to get the 100% or however close you can get to 100%. And there's one homework assignment that I have done that I haven't gotten to 100%, which is not that's not bad for homework assignments at least. I think I have like a 98 in the homework average, maybe. I have a 97 in Spanish. I have an A in chemistry. I have actually I just got my lab report came back to me on Thursday, and I ended up getting 23 out of 29 points. That was 92 points out of 100. And I know I messed up on this past lab report that I didn't hand on Thursday, but that's fine. I'm gonna do on this lab report though. This one will be good. I know it will. But anyways, yes. So Chem I'm doing good in. I have my first test on next Thursday, this coming Thursday, so I feel pretty prepared for it, and we're gonna be going over. The way she prepares us for it is that she will first give us a note card that we can use on the test, and then we have weekly quizzes that we do on Tuesdays, but we're not gonna have on this Tuesday. We are going to have weekly note cards, or not weekly note cards. We had note cards that we can use on the test, on the quiz that we want on the quizzes, and on Tuesday's class, she's going to go through a bunch of different questions with us to review everything that we need to know on the quiz, on the test, and so that way we can get used to her format and the way she words them and so on and so forth. It'll be great. I love my teacher this semester. She's the department chair of the natural science department at my school, and I love having her as a teacher. She knows so much, and I love. Yeah, it's just she has an amazing way of teaching. I love it. Okay. Spanish, I'm doing good. Math, I'm doing good. So Spanish is just like a bunch of it's weekly quizzes. It's like homework time is online, and that's record myself doing stuff. I have to, type a lot of stuff. I have to I have to use a lot of different things that Spanish requires, and it's even more difficult because I don't have a textbook yet. So yeah, it's like a month into class, and I don't have a textbook. And then I'm just Googling words or Googling whatever, whatever set of words are for each chapter. I'll be like, okay, well, what's this one? I'll type in whatever we're learning that week, and I'll be like, okay, well, what's this homework assignment about? And I'll to find the words to write down, and it's easy. It's just a review from high school. So that's good. The sociology class, I'm taking a break from writing an essay right now. It's 10:45, and I'm just taking a break to make a video and just kind of calm down because it's a long essay, and I'm just taking forever to write it because it's not annoying. It's just I'm not used to writing essays near the papers. I'm used to writing lab reports or typing code, so it's not like I need to do any of this shit, all the time. But I know that as a doctor, I will have to do a lot of research, and I'll have to type a lot of papers and do a lot of that stuff. So I'm going to definitely have to do that at some point. So it's really good I'm getting that experience now, because I know that in the future it'll only benefit me. So I know that'll be really good. Yeah. So that everything's going good. The research internship I started was really good. I work for 10 hours a week, and it's just a fun environment to be in. A lot of people there are nice and friendly and all that stuff, so it's really cool to be a part of that. I have scheduled hours. I go in for 3 hours on Monday, 2 hours Tuesday, 3 hours Wednesday, and 2 hours Thursday. And the 2 hours are usually after my class for chemistry on Tuesday and Thursday, and then I have class from 10 to 12:15, and then I go to the lab from 12:30 to whatever time I get out. So for 2 hours, that would be 2:30. And yeah, so I do that, and then so that's really fun. Yeah, so it's been really great. lately. I mean, I'm getting a car this weekend that'll help with transportation to and from school, which is great because yeah, it'll be great to not have to like rely on parents. It'll be great to be able to drive off in case I'm getting mad at my dad. Like, it's gotten to the point where I mean, I do have issues wrong with me because of my childhood. I did grow up in a bad childhood, and but I'm not letting that define me. I may have PTSD, I may dissociate, I may have all these different symptoms, but I want to be a doctor. I want to do medicine, and that's what's keeping me sane. Looking forward, looking towards the future, looking at what I need to do to get to my goals. That's what's keeping me from going insane, and that's what keeps me getting the good grades and staying straight in school. I may smoke, I may do this and that occasionally, but I don't. But I know that I need to study. I know that I need to. That studying comes before Chris, before friends, before family, before anything. I have to do studying first. I have to get everything done in order to succeed in my course, in order to get into medical school, and in order to succeed in life. So I'm not letting my past define me. I'm not going to let I do that. I may some days are better than others, but every day is a new day, and I'm learning. And you know what? That's all you can do in life. You just take it one day at a time, and you learn, and you work your ass off towards what you want to do in life. That's what you gotta do to stay focused, and that's what I've learned this past year in terms of myself, in terms of the difference between me now and me a year ago. I was taking so the difference is that I was taking 18 credits or 17 credits a year ago, and I was failing most of them, almost all of them really. I only had by the end of that semester I had I had like two 1 credit courses, I believe, and that was it. And I was failing my biology class, I was failing my chemistry class, I was just doing really bad. I wasn't failing chemistry, but I was getting D's, and I wasn't, practicing as much as I should have, and now I'm getting A's, and I'm doing all the work I need to do to succeed, and I'm copying the notes, and I'm doing everything I need to do, even if I'm tired, or if I'm, not feeling good. I know that I do what I need to do, and I do it because I want to succeed, and if you want to succeed too, you need to have that passion and that drive, and that drive has developed over the years. And now I think I don't know. I'm not sure what I can or cannot do, but I think that medical school is right for me, and this is what I want to do. So I'm gonna take the chance and do this. Anyways, I gotta go finish this essay for sociology. Because I don't want to look at it tomorrow, because I know after my calc test, I'm not going to want to look at the screen for a while, but yeah, so I'm going to go do that, try and finish it up. If I don't, I'll finish it tomorrow morning. I'm going to definitely play some Fortnite, though. I've been addicted to that game. It's a really fun game. I love that game really, really badly. I may play Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm not sure. Kingdom Hearts 1, I'm not too sure right now, but I'm going to do whatever I can, and I will talk to you guys next time, and I'm going to make a video at some point next week.